So we said Anambrans are going to the pool, but Soludo has come out to boast that he will win the election, that he's on ground and nothing can stop his election.
He has failed already because he's been idolatrous. I could remember actually what Bible says in the book of Kings and Samuel, that sin of divination, that is consulting seance, medium, witch doctors, soothsayers, is an abomination before Almighty God. Anybody that commits sin of divination has committed abominable acts in the eyes of God. So Soludo is visiting native doctors, witch doctors, asking for his future. Comes gubernatorial election of November this year, September or November this year. So which is why he is a heart-rendering failure.
Is the heart-rendering failure?
I'm telling you, he has failed already. You can't go to seance, masters, necromancers, mediums, you know, soothsayers and witch doctors, asking them for the, you know, future. He has failed. Our God, Chineke Kabiama, says it is an abomination, which is why Soludo has failed. And the people of that state, they have turned their backs on him because Soludo is not giving them, you know, a good dividend of democracy. They suffered that day not to collect bribe, the very day they elected him in. On getting to that place, he joined the Fulani Janjaweeds, giving the people nothing. Out of their sweat, nothing. They have not received dividend of democracy, nothing, half, quarter, nothing. Anambra State is specialized on industrialization. Virtually everything used by that state are manufactured by the indigenous of that state. It's not from the state. I'm telling you, buildings, infrastructures, grading of roads, borehole, pipe-borne water, supplied by the Anambrans. They are industrialists. Soludo is not giving them quality governance. That's why they embark on at least becoming industrial hub of southeastern Nigeria. I don't know whether you remember that Nnewi is in Anambra State.
Sure.
You should understand. Onitsha is in Anambra State. So what I'm trying to say is that we produce virtually everything we use in Anambra State, ranging from home, wares, domestic equipment, building materials, everything, toiletry, cosmetics, manufactured by Anambrans. Anambra State government, the allocation that goes to that state, we don't know what is being used for. We don't know what Soludo is using it for. So what about security vote? We have not seen anything. Soludo, as a professor, Obi warned him and advised him to use his professorial expertise or prowess to change that state. Rather, he deviates from the needful, doing the needful. He deviates from the needful. He's chasing fly instead of what? Cows. He started chasing mosquitoes instead of what? Rams. So Soludo has gotten, you know, paranoid. Very incurable in the sense that he's not following up. He doesn't want to step into the shoes of Obiano and Obi. That's why his government in Anambra State is largely criticized. Understand? I don't know what to understand. By the indigenous people of that state. Soludo is not giving us very healthy governance at all. I'm an Igbo man and I'm not here to exonerate bad Igbos or bad government, at least under the watch of an Igbo man, simply because I'm an Igbo man. No. If the Anambrans are okay, they will have no reason to complain. Look at Onitsha. Onitsha is back to dirtiness. There is fields everywhere in Onitsha. From Onitsha to Oka, it's full of, it's a dump site.
But some days ago, Bianca Ojukwu went to pay him a court visit, telling him he would return as the governor of the state and thanking him for his support to the center and for supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bianca
is a betrayer who cried and cried woefully recently as a result of the kind of success made so far by Samonekpa in faraway Finland, Scandinavian Europe. Biancono actually thought that Finland was going to extradite Samonekpa into Nigeria for barbecue. Suya. And after conniving with Peter Mba, rendering falsified testimonies, witnesses and exhibits into Finland to nail Samonekpa, she has failed. The legal team of that young man has actually outsmarted Nigerian legal team who are faceless. Yes, in Finland, the legal team of Federal Republic of Nigeria against Amoneba are faceless, not yet confirmed. They are in fact invisible. And Simon Ekpa, that has given him the impetus, more advantage to at least, start winning in his case, charges. Simon Ekpa's account frozen in the past is now what? Unfrozen. They are allowed his money. Yes, he has access to his account now. Simon Ekpa's properties that have been sealed off in various parts, districts and provinces in Finland has actually been at least, extricated. That is, they are actually giving him chances to go to his properties. They return all the documents. And when Bianca got this information, Bianca Ono started crying. She wept. She wept her heart out because she has failed his kinsmen in the southeastern hemisphere of Nigeria. His kinsmen at Igbo, she turned her back on them, not knowing, forgetting that Ojukwu Chukwuemeka is Odogu Buruburu, the leader of the Igbos, then and today, though dead, but Bianca has actually beaten the fingers that fed her. The people in the southeast now, the Biafran people are not happy. Why? She sold out. She is selling out Nnamdi Kanu, selling out Simon Ekpa, selling out Biafran nation.
But she said
by supporting this present regime, accepting second-hand ministerial offer. It is wrong. It is shameful. It is highly dehumanizing.
But she said her husband has denounced one Nigeria and embraced has denounced Biafra and embraced one Nigeria.
What a lie. What a deceptive statement of the highest order. It is not only deception, it is an agonizing, let me say, nightmare. This kind of nightmarish statement made by Biankolo, that might be truth. That might be true, but let me tell you, it was when Ojukwu died that anybody from that family could have that kind of impetus to make such statements. Are you listening to me? Bianca wouldn't have at least made that kind of statement. It is a lie. She didn't.
What says the lie?
It is a lie. That's
the
propaganda fomenters. There are people that are fomenting lies, propaganda in Nigeria. That statement has political undertow. Bianca did not make such statements. Ojukwu is the head, the spring leader of Biafra, until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu actually takes over from where he stopped. We're not seeing any statement like that from Bianca. The only issue with Bianca is that he, as a result of, let me say, greed, accepted a second-hand offer, ministerial appointment, a ministry whereby he's not going to solely be the head. She's going to be a second person or a subordinate to the actual minister
she's going to be
of that ministry. And I'm telling you that every propaganda channel at that woman that she denounced Biafra or renounced Biafra is a Fulani Janjaweed's plan, of sowing apple of discords in the minds, hearts of every Igbo man. Bianca couldn't have said that. I'm telling you the truth. Bianca Ono should have stepped into the shoes of Mama Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Mama Biafra.
Yes, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's mother is Mama Biafra worldwide. And as she has died today, Bianca Ono should have stepped into her shoe and assumed that name, Mama Biafra. Mama Biafra is Bianca Ono, Bianca Ojukwu's wife. Couldn't have said that. It's a lie. It's an empty lie. Fomented. Designed to psychological cause Biafran's injury. Yes, I'm telling you that Ono's daughter, Bianca Ono, is an epitome of Biafran woman. How a Biafran woman dresses, she dresses. How a Biafran woman looks fine. Her beauty at least radiates and depicts that. Bianca Ono is an elegant stallion, a Biafran daughter. She did not say that. I have told the world, IPOBs, all of us, that where Bianca made mistake is denying Simon Ekpa, allowing a succulent second-hand ministerial appointment by the government of the day. It's just like when a fowl or chicken is walking across, or pigeon. You do what? You started spreading all those peanuts. They will all gather and picking it. Tomorrow they will come again. I'm telling you that that position is not succulent enough to change the ideology that we stand for in Igbo land. Biafra has come, and the sovereign state of Biafra is just like a candle on the mountain top. We are the one.
It's just like a candle
illuminating the whole Africa. Yes. How do you mean? Ibrahim Traore derived his ideology from Biafra emancipation. He has the kind of vision that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has. Ibrahim Traore is a revolutionary that grabbed African continent by storm. And the African continent actually know the first revolutionary of our time is what? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Traore. And Traore is looking forward to see the gentleman released. Yes, so that the wind of change will blow. We start blowing across African continent. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is it. Bianco, no, I think it's the right time we begin to think otherwise about that lady. Everything about her is Biafra. In fact, Biafra Ojukwu epitomizes the modern day Biafra nature. And there's no two way about it.
Okay, Mazi. Okay, lastly, before I let you go, Opu Zodima said he is pleading for forgiveness.
I told you.
Do you know?
Yes, I told you. Opu Zodima is pleading for forgiveness because the eagle is about to land. Opu Zodima is pleading for forgiveness because the tiger, volatile tiger, ravenous tiger, is about to be what? Uncaged. Opu Zodima is afraid of all his criminal activities. Within game plans of politics in Imo State, that could be that Kanu is released today. Him and his family will be banished from his kinsmen. Opu Zodima is afraid of the unknown. When he was committing all those bastard acts, romancing with the Fulanis, he thinks his doomsday should not come. But today, his doomsday is here. That's why he's afraid. That's why he's scared. Because the lion is about to land. The eagle has actually landed. I can see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking out of DSS incarceration, unscathed, unhurt, soonest.
Okay, Mazi, we say a very big thank you to you for always coming out.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, good morning to you, Mr. Raf.
Yeah, good morning.
The Southeastern governors are in panic.
Yes.
They're in panic mood because there's a rumor flying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu might be out anytime soon. Yes. We've seen the likes of Soludo consulting native doctor, and we've seen the likes of Pitamba on their knees, and Opu Zodima are scared.
Yes.
How can you react to this, sir?
Yeah, Opu Zodima is very, very scared, you know, because the lion is about to come out of the cage. I mean, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the spring leader of IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, I think they are wrapping up his case as soon as possible. That's why Opu Zodima is checking. Hope is taken in the sense of all the wicked activities, you know, he committed against Imo youths. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was, you know, of course, thrown into jail. Opu Zodima is not happy now. He's very, very frightened by the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is exiting, you know, detention. So what are we saying again? All their wicked perpetrations against Igbo youths, especially followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are all afraid of the unknown. Actually, something is actually going to happen to anybody that exposes his kinsmen in Igbo land as a result of what he's getting from Fulani Janjaweeds to danger, to incessant killings. I think such person is going to receive, you know, what he actually bargained for. So that's why Pitamba is checking and fidgeting. Pitamba is not being stable again. He has gone into hiding already when he has heard about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case being, coming to an end. Peter Mbaya has started and turned a new leaf. The women in the community at Idago that actually visited him to address the Fulani headers incessant killing in Enugu, he has now remembered them by paying them visit, by paying that community visit to make peace. Because actually he's afraid of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out. That if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, all the state governors in the southeast who actually perpetrated evil against Ndibo when he was in, they are going to be visited. So, not by fight, not by killing, so they are coming to the public square to address each and every one to answer to what he has actually done.
But Mazi, you think this governor will be in support of that? You think they would watch and hold their hands while Mazi
come out?
Yes.
I don't know from the angle you are coming with your questions, because nothing concerns the governors when court rules that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free.
Don't you think and Nigerian judiciary is not independent? Don't you think they want to lobby the judiciary?
Anyway, you are the one that said it, that Nigerian judiciary is not independent, but I can see Omotocho-led judgments, Omotocho presides over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu currently, and James Omotocho is doing well. I don't see southeastern states governor, having hands on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order. Many things might be written by all the newspaper media houses in the southwestern Nigeria, but I know they are all political undertow. They are just carrying out all those rumors as propaganda to cause Igbo man, mental mayhem, mental trauma. Because I know that Hope Uzodinma has not a say in the federal level. Likewise, Charles. They are all governors in the southeastern Nigeria. What about Nwafulefu, Ebonyi State? What about Charles Soludo? Soludo has started consulting native doctors. Some people that he, actually, arrested, hunted for, putting most of them into jail, incarceration. He has now visited native doctors from native doctors, going to villages, communities to communities, inside the bush, searching for soothsayers, fortune tellers, native doctors and witch doctors that will actually tell him how the political cloud of 2025 will be. Because I believe that come what may, by the time we finish with him on the month of November, Anambra State is going to poll. I don't know what I understand, and it's for gubernatorial. He will actually know that he's not coming for the second time. That's why he has started, canvassing for his second coming. He's now visiting native doctors, he's now visiting soothsayers, he's now visiting people that will tell him about his fortune. He was captured in the bush where he was questioned, asking for his future, the future of his second coming. He's coming back.